Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a video. I'm making it on my phone. I'm at another place that I go to hang out. It's a little bit further away from home. It's about about 15 minutes probably from where I live. But there you go. It's an empty parking lot. And you can see it's kind of giving me a little bit of this vision thing again. It had eased off a little bit, so I'm not going to look up at the lights up here. As you can see, it's giving me that again, so I feel weird. I'm freaking out. So but I didn't want to make I'll give a quick update, and then that's not what I really want to talk about, but I'll do it real quick. I'm getting other symptoms. The pins and needles, stingy kind of sensations, they're kind of coming back, and it just comes and goes. I had a horrible headache yesterday. It was so bad, but I held that away a little bit. If you look at my Facebook page, and anybody that wants to know it privately, I'll give it to you if you message me. You'll look at how this drug has just destroyed me. I used to be in fantastic shape. I mean, I was ripped, had muscles. I was really starting to build up at the time. And then when this hit, I mean, there was just nothing I could do. But I'm making this video, guys, asking you to pray for me. I'm really scared right now. I just don't know what to do. I'm concerned. I don't know what to do. I'm worried about my future. How long is this going to last? If ever it gets better. I mean, if it ever goes away. I mean, I got so much on my mind. I got what's going to happen when my mom's gone. She's getting up in age, man. As far as we know, her health is pretty good, but I don't know how long that's going to last. How long is this withdrawal going to last? And because, I mean, not only, if it at least eased a little, like to where the symptoms were not just controlling me, just controlling my life. I mean, like the vision problems, I can't drive far. So if I had a job that was away from my house, I can't get to that job. If it's more than about 20 minutes, it's horrible because I have to hold my head like this driving all the time. I can't just look normal. For some reason, it really bothers me. And the symptoms are worse when you stand a lot. But anyway, I mean, I have to think about my mom. I got to think about my future. I got to think about making a living. I worry about being alone by myself. And on top of it, I'm dealing with this. I don't know. Some days I just wish I could die and be out of this. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, man. I mean, I don't know what to do. What did I do to deserve this, man? I never bothered people growing up. I was never a jerk. I always treated people with respect. I don't know. I never did drugs. I didn't drink. And I guarantee you, if my life had gone differently, I'd have never drank the time that I did. You remember when this was about 3 or 4 years ago. I wouldn't have done all that. If I'd had a different life, I don't think I would have. Why did God put me through severe OCD at 17 years old and lasting? Well, it really never went away. I still have it. But, and I know that's some kind of brain issue. Why did He give me autism that made me so bad at everything I had no plans of a career? Because I sucked at everything. And we all know that a man, if he ain't good at anything, he's not going to play in life. Whatever it is. Whether it's golf or something, like welding. I mean, he's just not going to. It's just in us. He put it in us. And I sucked at everything so bad growing up. I ran away from everything. I just got away because if you stink at everything, you just want to get away. Because number one, men give you all kinds of crap. And of course, back then it was kids, give you all kinds of crap. And on top of it, no one was ever supportive. It was always like, if I wanted to talk about my problems, it was like they wanted to kick you in the back of the butt instead of helping you. They don't want to help. And now with this, I can't train and exercise to get in shape. I can't do it. It'll knock me back. I did it a total of about 3 or 4 times, and it knocked me into withdrawal with symptoms I've had almost every single day since last February. Not this February, of months ago. I'm talking last February. I've had the symptoms ever since. And it was 10 times. At least now it's halfway bearable. It wasn't bearable before, man. I was suffering every day. I guess sure that person wasn't pulling in here. I don't want to be hollering and hooting and hollering when they're... Because I'm out since cars coming, so kind of have to control myself a little bit. I just didn't want to be home doing this. But then I became a Christian. It wasn't like I was some bad kid. I didn't go off the rails. I didn't become some scummy kid. I was a great kid, man. I was the kid that if you had known me at that age, you were a parent, you would have said, oh my God, I wish I had a kid like that. Except for my learning disability. Other than that, you would say, yeah, that's the ideal kid, man. I want that boy, that little boy. He's great. And I was. My teachers liked me because I read things. I was deep. I tried to be deep. I studied philosophy as a kid in a country school. I could have moved up into the middle class. I could have done something. I didn't know what the middle class was back then, but because I was always just around working class people. But I could have done something with my life. I even moved up maybe into the upper middle class. It was possible. Not now. I worry about being alone, and it's not the whole, I need a woman, I need love, I need sex. It's not that. It's about being alone, being scared to come into a house by yourself at night and no one's there. The loneliness, I'm sure that is. The fear. What if somebody breaks into my house and kills me? I'm alone, man. No one's going to know. I don't have anyone. I don't have any friends. I had a sister who was a scumbag. She never loved me anyway. Still doesn't. Oh, she would have loved me if I'd been what she wanted to be. I don't know what the hell she wanted. I don't really care what she wanted. I guess she wanted me back then to be a jerk. Now she expects me to be a provider. You know what I mean? It's just like, go to hell. You didn't love me for what I was. But, yeah. It's ridiculous. Try not to get hurt. I don't want to hurt my arm. Guys, this shoulder, it'll activate enough if I screw it up, so I'm getting my right hand. See, I hate looking at myself on camera because I'm so fat. I can't do anything. And I know part of that is benzos, that it made me gain weight because I've studied others. I've talked with them online through the Benzo Buddies website and everything that had that problem. They gained weight. They gained a lot. They gained a lot of weight, and they said you could tell it was like some their weight plummeted, others they just ballooned, and their face bloated, which is exactly what's happened to me. They said everything just went haywire. There's nothing I can do. There's no way to win this. They say a Camrad's 10 pounds. Hell, they probably ain't lying, but I'm fat anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't exercise. I can't lift weights because of the shoulder. I can't do it. Every time I do one little thing, I lift a book for 5 seconds. A hardback book for 5 minutes, and it triggered me having symptoms in my arm again. So I can't do that. I'm so tired of this. I don't want to live anymore. It's no life anyway. I don't have no purpose in it. I'm living for nothing, and I'm suffering literally every day. I'm suffering every single day. I'm just so sick of it, man. There's a lot of people in my position that would be a killer right now. Man, they'd snap. They couldn't deal with this. They would either kill themselves or they'd go in and shoot up a bunch of people and kill them. And I ain't saying that to get anybody going, oh, God, he's going to kill somebody. No, I'm just saying it's the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. There's a lot of people who couldn't have put up with what I have. Endure the hell, endure just the suffering, man. When you can't even go home and just go and lay down in a bed and sleep. I sleep in the floor a lot of times. Just can't lay in a bed. When you have to go out every day just to help your nerves. I can't work. And what job am I going to get? I didn't get to go to college. They wouldn't let me go. Nobody cared, man. It was just such a joke. I wanted to go to college. I went. I applied. They wouldn't let me go back then. That was the downward spiral I started going on. Now my head's starting to hurt. It's not too bad. Maybe it'll hold off. I had that yesterday for about 5 hours. I took no pills because I'm terrified to take pills right now. I'm scared it'll trigger another bad symptom. Make my vision worse or something. I can't have it any more worse. I just hate looking at myself now. It just depresses me. Because I've aged so badly. Well, I've read that younger girls are wanting to go with older men. Well, here you go, ladies. Yeah. Right here. Of course, I'm sure it's older men / money. Older men / looks. Older men / status, Mainly money and status. Good looks ain't going to get you married without the others. At least one or the other. I don't know what to do. I can't stop it. You can't do anything to stop this, man. I mean, I have got to get started in my life, and I can't because of stupid withdrawal. It's been 10 years. Good Lord. Give me a break. Give me a damn break. I've been through enough. I've prayed to God over and over again. Nothing's happened. Hell, if anything, he just made it worse. So what am I supposed to do? Pray again? What do you want from me, God? I mean, what do you want? You gave me autism. You gave me OCD so severely that it almost killed me mentally. I almost killed myself back then. It was so bad. And I couldn't do shit to stop it. And anytime I talked to people, they just looked at you like you were a moron. Then you give me benzo withdrawal. I ended up on the medication because I couldn't sleep. I had severe insomnia. I would lay to sleep and my adrenaline would just shoot through my body. And that was how I ended up on the stupid medication. You know why I kept taking it? Because I had a hard time sleeping and I was scared I wouldn't sleep again. That's why I stayed on the piece of shit for so long. Hell else was I supposed to do? Wasn't nothing I could do. I remember when I had the OCD back when I was about... And what's funny is it got 10 times worse when I was in withdrawal. I didn't know I was in withdrawal back then. I quit and everybody, yes, this and that. No, I was in withdrawal so severely and I didn't even know it. But I remember going and talking to our minister asking for help. And he prayed with me. He didn't know. He had no clue what was going on. But he prayed with me. And I remember he said, well, I will just tell you, to quit thinking those things. I couldn't, you idiot. It was in my head. It was my brain. They don't get it. They don't get it. No one will ever get anything. I had problems I could never talk to people about. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so fucking tired of it. I've talked about leaving the country. Hell, I can't do anything now. I couldn't leave the country if I wanted. I have no money. I have any money. Yeah, we don't need much money. Yeah, but you need some money. There's nothing keeping me here. I read online the difference between middle class values and working class values was on the Quora questionnaire, and it said working class, they stay back at home. They don't leave and move away because they got family and probably close ties, family. The middle class really doesn't, so they get educated and they move around. And I'm thinking, well, I came from the working class. I didn't have any money, but I would have moved. See, the reason I didn't move was my autism, and I was scared to do anything because, oh God, what if I get somewhere I can't survive and I die? Or so, I really thought like that back then. I was just disabled. No one cared. No one helped. No one even gave a damn. I was never told about nutrition back then. I didn't understand nutrition. I was a kid. I just ate food that I wanted. You go somewhere, hey, I'll go to McDonald's and get a burger. Hey, I'll go to Chick-fil-A and get a sandwich. You didn't think about stuff like that. We didn't have a lot of money. It was cheap. Duh. We didn't know any better. Now I do. That's what I'm going to have to try to do now with this stuff. I went and looked on my friend's Facebook page, the one that got married and pretty much, kind of deserted me. Have to keep it down. There's people coming out over here, so bear with me. But I went on his Facebook page, and that was a stupid idea. Oh, hello. They were waving at me. It was a stupid idea, but I went on there, and he's still married. I think they've been together all total about 4 years, I think. And see, he's another one, man. He got started late in life like me. Learned to drive at 28. Never did anything, but then ended up getting laid real early after he got his license, got the job, dated, had some. They cut the alarm on. They closed. The store closed. It's a grocery store. He did all that. He got and then got married. Yeah, she ain't beautiful, but he ain't. So, she's pretty, and I'm not insulting the girl, but physically she's not attractive at all. But neither is he. So, and they seem happy. He won't leave. He would never leave her. He wouldn't leave her if she chased him in the house. I told friends of mine, I was kidding about that way back. I said, he won't leave her if she chases him around the house with a meat cleaver. He's not going anywhere. He's in his 40s. He's done. He's not going to do anything. I don't know. And even if his marriage is going bad, I'm not in the home. I don't know how good it's doing, but he would never say anything. He would never say one thing. It's not good. But what do? You can't keep. I just ain't gonna go back on Facebook. I hadn't been on it in a year. Even being on it, I just don't want to ever go back on it again. It's true, Facebook kind of messes with your mind, so makes you depressed. And so when you're somebody like me and you ain't got nothing, man. I don't have anything. Everybody's doing better than me. Just got to stay off it. Well, guys, this video is going to take forever to upload when I get to somewhere with some Wi-Fi, so just pray for me, guys. It's always bad, but it's really bad right now. I've just got everything on my mind. I'm at my wit's end. Maybe if you pray to God, He'll listen to you. He never listens to me, so I don't really know what to do at this point. I just don't know what to do. Well, guys, take care. Have a good night, and like I said, just pray for me. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.